Last programme starts at 7:50.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be able to make that.
What are you doing tonight, Lucy?
Nothing much. What's on telly?
Well, it's Saturday night.
Telly doesn't close down on Saturdays, does it?
No, I just assumed you'd be going out. That's what young people are supposed to do, isn't it?
Don't believe everything you read in the newspapers, Dad. Are you out in the town tonight? Are you trying to get us out of the way? Why'd you say that? Well, washing your hair so that you can stay in. On a Saturday night, too. All dressed up and nowhere to go and no one to go with. Oh, I've been out a lot lately and I'm a bit broke.
And when do you start this job?
Week on Monday.
Well, if you're short of money till then, you've only to ask. You know that.
Thanks. But I fancy slumming it with the other 4 million unemployed.
3 million, isn't it?
Oh, come off it, Dad. If they say it's 3 million, it's at least 4. Let's not start arguing about politics, please. We don't argue about politics, do we, Dad? We debate.
That's right.
Can I say something?
What?
In spite of agonizing conversations yesterday, my daughter's wedding is still 3 weeks away. She hasn't bought the dress yet or sent out the wedding list.
We've been through all this. We've got everything ready.
It isn't meant as a criticism, merely an observation. For what it's worth, I think Tom would make an excellent husband, but you mustn't make another mistake. I mean, Roger.
Roger's history. And as we all know...
We learn nothing from history. Mind you, I don't know where you expect to find somebody better than Tom.
Oh, thanks, Mother. That's all I need.
Oh, sorry. You were the one who sold him to me. He just seems a nice man.
He is. The best man I've ever met.
But... well, it's got to be your decision and no one else's. But when you've made the decision, you must tell him immediately. You owe him that.
Of course.
And your own mum and dad will stand by you whatever happens. You know that. I've got to get to the airport.
Hello, how are you?
Not bad.
Are you managing?
Oh, I try and keep busy.
I can't say I was too impressed with the home watch meeting. I thought you'd have been there.
I never got an invitation until it was all over.
Oh, I see. That's why you went there.
And I mean, it can't work unless we're all in, can it?
No, I mean, if there are prowlers around, it's nice to know there's always someone keeping an eye out.
Prowlers? That's small beer for this place. Just before you came, there was all sorts going on.
All sorts of what, like?
Now, there's some people think that George Jackson was guilty. But I don't make judgments on anybody until I know the full facts.
Me neither.
And yet about Sheila Grant. She was knocked over by a motorbike. Just here, when she was 6 months gone.
No.
Of course, there was the siege and the nurses.
I'm not sure I want to hear all this.
And then again, there was my poor Edna.
Oh, keys.
And another thing, little George Jackson, he got shot in the eye by an air rifle. Still don't know how it happened.
Hey, if I don't get in soon, Billy'll have a face.
Oh, right. Don't forget, if ever you want to know anything, let me know.
Hey, Harry. What's all that about?
We're just being neighbourly, that's all.
You feeling all right?
I'm going for a stroll. Are you coming?
Yeah, I don't mind if I do.
Come on, then.
A young lad dies of a brain hemorrhage and his wife pulls herself in.
What's that got to do with us then, eh?
It's this house. It's jinxed.
Oh, come off it, Joe.
No one who's lived here has ever had anything but bad luck, and we're no different.
Yes, we are.
Look what's happened to us since we moved in here. Your mother gets done for fiddling the lecky.
That's not nothing to do with this house or bad luck.
It wouldn't have happened if we'd still been in the old place.
I was careless, that's why she got some.
When someone pinches our burglar alarm.
You got a laugh at that, though, haven't you, eh?
Whoever heard of a burglar alarm getting pinched, what's the odds on that, eh?
Hey, what's the odds on it getting put back?
Meaning?
Yeah, it wasn't a burglar. Some kids probably did it for a laugh. I did a lot worse than pinching burglar alarms when I was a kid. I didn't put them back either.
Yeah, but that's all behind you.
We don't want anything happen to our kids just because we've moved into an unlucky house.
I wish you could hear yourself, Joe. I really do. You're talking soft because you've been listening to some stupid old get who's got nothing else better to do.
Since his wife died a month after she'd been mugged. It's an unlucky house. It's an unlucky close. I think we should move.
It is good, Lucy.
I'm addicted.
How much did you bring back?
I think there's another 2 cartons left.
I think things are working out rather well between us. If that doesn't sound too smug.
It does. It sounds very smug.
If ever there was the kiss of death, Paul.
But actually, things are fine by me. I'm just looking forward to earning some money and paying my way.
But your father's already said there's no need.
I know. I just don't like being paid for everywhere I go.
Paid for by whom?
Well, I've met this bloke.
Well, you didn't waste any time.
Who is he?
His name's James. I don't know him very well.
No?
No.
James who?
Fleming. Other than that, I don't know much about him.
Hello? Mum! Fog? Oh, no. How long's the delay? Oh, I wish I'd known. Yes, I'm all right. Tom's coming round in a couple of hours. Yes, I have made up my mind.
I just want what's best for my family.
You've got the best. We're here because you wanted it, not because we needed it. Anything you want, suddenly we all need.
Oh, it's all coming out now, isn't it, eh? Well, go ahead. Don't stop there, Billy.
All right, then. When we were living with your mum, we just wanted to be as good as everyone else. Now we moved up in the world, you want to be better. But not like the Collinses, you know.
Aren't we?
Well, it'd save us a lot of money if you just realised who we are and where we've come from.
Meaning?
Why try and keep up with the Joneses? Drag them down with you, dough. It's cheaper.
You're a snob the other way around, you are, Billy. You'd still like an outside toilet so as you could brag to your mates in the pub about how much you haven't changed.
And what pub's this? I've not been able to afford a pint since we moved in here.
You should have told me you hated living here.
Well, you're the one that wants to move out, not me.
To somewhere better.
And where's better than here, eh? How much debt do you want me in, love? And you want to move out because some stupid old get said the close was full of bad luck? God blimey, if I told all me mates at work that thing, I'd gone soft in the head. Never mind you. Look, we're broke. We can't afford to live here, if the truth be told, and we definitely can't afford to move out unless it's back with your bloody mother. And neither of us wants that. Look, how did we get started on all this, eh, love? I'm sorry. Hey? Oh, come on, don't do that. You'll have me at her and all.
You think I'm a snob?
Oh, I was lying.
No, you weren't.
The least you can do is to believe me when I tell you that I was lying. Anyway, you said I was a snob the other way around.
That's because you are.
You're right. I am. Come on, laugh. I know you're trying not to. Come on. Hey, and that Heather. She's marrying a millionaire or something, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you wouldn't mind our Tracy having that sort of bad luck now, would you?
Yeah, that's right. Are we really skint?
No. I'll do a few foreigners. We'll be all right. Look, we've always managed before. Now it's not going to be any difference, is it? But all right.
This is disgustingly civilised. I'm doing very well on the dole.
You're a very lucky girl.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This feels a bit like a celebration somehow.
I've got that feeling too.
Oh, is there something you want to tell me?
No. We were wondering if there was something you wanted to tell us.
About you and James.
What? Well, when you talk about him, there's a definite glint in your eye.
Hang on, I hardly know him.
That's what Heather was saying only a few months ago, and look at her now. She's getting married again.
You two are the end. You really are.
To James.
To James.
To James. At least I think his name's James.
That was a nice little chat I'd with Doreen Corkill. There's lots of people around here willing to listen. When you wait up, though, our neighbours, they're not a bad lot.
They're all right, right?
Right, if I'm going to do the cooking, I'll go and have a wash. Making chips, do you?
Yeah, fine. Oh, hello.
Where's Harry?
He's in the bathroom. He'll only be a minute.
Just tell him to lay off the horror stories next time he sees Doreen in the street, will ya?
You what?
Nearly frightened the life out of her. He wants locking up. And you're even worse for not keeping an eye on him.
Who was that?
Billy Corkill said you upset Doreen.
I'm not surprised Doreen being upset, married to a hooligan like that. And fancy you letting him speak to you like that. Next time, you tell him where to get off.
Well, you know.
Sheila Grant was right. A nice little chat does make you feel better.
Early enough for you? Well, what's up, Lynn? Well, this is rather nice. Well, if I'd known this was the reception I was going to get, I'd have flown round.
Oh, Tom.
I know I have this devastating effect on you, but what's wrong? Tell me, sweetheart, come on. Something's very wrong, isn't it? What is it?
Do you know what I'm going to say to you?
Not until you say it now.
I'm not going to marry you, Tom.
Pity James isn't here. We could make up a foursome and go out somewhere together.
No.
What does he do?
He's in the furniture business.
Oh.
Well, he just pushes the paper. There's no creative talent involved. He doesn't actually make anything. Well, it's the workers who have the real skill, isn't it, Dad?
Oh, is it?
He could be a rich young man one day. You're following in Heather's footsteps.
I'm not Heather.
Let's invite him for dinner.
Hang on.
Seems like a nice idea. We paper pushers might have something in common.
Well, yes, hang on.
You're not ashamed of us, are you?
Don't be ridiculous.
You're not ashamed of him?
Of course not.
Well, that's settled then. Just have to fix the date, that's all.
Is it the business over Rowena? My Dad's all right about that now. He understands. God, he'd feel terrible if that came between us.
Well, that didn't help. I felt that if you could deceive him,
I
you
wouldn't
could...
deceive you, never.
We want different things in life, Tom.
I want you.
I'm ambitious. You don't want that in a wife.
Why shouldn't I? I'm ambitious.
Don't I know it?
Well, so why should I frown on anybody else's ambition, particularly not my own wife's? Besides, your ambition is part of what makes you so eminently fanciable.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't want to stop you climbing the ladder.
You're on the top rung. Working for you, I've nowhere to climb.
Well, then don't work for me. I'll get you a job back at Hamilton and Devereux.
You see? You own the ladder. I've worked so hard to get where I am.
I know that.
I'm not about to give that up.
I'll stay out of your career, right out, completely.
And children.
We don't have to have children, and if we do, well, we can get a nanny so
You
can...
just won't let me finish, will you?
I'm sorry. I'm listening to the problem and thinking of the solution at the same time. It's force of habit, curse and communications, the way I live.
Exactly. That's why it'll never work between us.
Yes, it can.
Tom.
I'll change. As of right now, I've changed.
Can't do that.
Are we putting money on this?
I like living here.
Well, then let's live here.
And what about the mansion?
Oh, screw the mansion. I'll give it to me dad. He can practice his bowls up and down the hall.
God, you don't make it easy, do you?
It's part of my attraction.
I'm not sure about having children. At all, really.
If you want children, we'll have them, and if you don't, we won't.
And if I don't have children, who's going to inherit Curzon Communications?
Who cares?
You do.
I don't.
I don't believe you.
My business doesn't mean that to me. I can prove it.
Oh, God, you just don't understand, do you?
I'm listening.
What I want won't work for us.
I just don't believe that.
I want a simple, straightforward career where my character, my ambitions are put to the test so that I have an equal chance of failure as well as success. Mrs. Curzon wouldn't have room to fail. There'd be so much muscle and support.
All right, then suppose I start all over again.
What?
I'll give Curzon Communications the elbow and start from scratch. But not on my own, with you. Build another empire. You and me together, we could sell T-shirts or make doorbells or clean windows, anything you like. A true partnership in every sense of the word. Husband and wife, the girl and her fella, anything. We could live here or in a tent or buy an old banger of a van and live in that. We could do anything, you and me together.
Tom, this isn't you.
It is me. I've changed as from a minute ago and already it feels right. Heather, I love you. That's the most important thing there is. We can do it. I didn't realise how crazy I am about you until now.
Tom, don't do this to me.
Don't say no, Heather. Please don't do that to me.
Your generosity drowns me.
Well, say yes.
I don't want that power.
Just throw it away then and say yes.
I can't.
I love you. I love you. Do you love me?
You know I do.
Say it. Say yes, I love you.
Yes, I love you.
You've said yes once. Just say yes again to being with me, to staying with me. Please, I'll make you happy. I promise it. I'll write it in blood. Shh. Shh. It's all right. It's going to be all right.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it will. We can work it out.
It won't work, Tom.
It will. You've just got to be brave.
I'm not brave.
Well, I am. Just take a chance, love. Take a chance. We can make a real go of it. I know we can.
The nicer you are, the worse it is. Or I know it isn't going to work.
Heather, please, don't say that. I need you.
I'm not going to be your wife, Tom.
Oh.
I'm not the woman for you.
Don't say that, please. Please don't say
It's
that.
over.
I don't believe this is happening.
I'm so sorry.
This is just crazy. When it all boils down to it, you just don't love me, not really.
That's not true. I do love you. I do love you. But not enough. Not for what you want.
We spend this time together and we're feeling completely different things. I'm trying not to believe what you've just said. You're just relieved you finally said it. You've said it all, really, haven't you?
Well, this film's had good reviews. Are you sure you wouldn't like to come with us?
No, I hate playing gooseberry.
Oh, we wouldn't mind. I could sit in the middle and you two could fight over me.
No, I never fight over men. It's official policy.
Oh, fair enough.
One thing, Dad.
Hmm?
Stop Mum ringing the wedding bells, will you?
Well, she's happy for you, that's all.
She's dying to marry me off.
Well, there's no harm in her wanting that.
There is. She'll want to do it in style, the whole works, and you'll be footing the bill.
I'll be only too delighted.
All right, I'll come clean. It's love, and I will probably marry him. You won't mind taking your shoes off in the mosque, though, will you?
What?
Relax, Dad. Just a joke.
Don't make it worse, Tom. Don't make it any more difficult for me.
I'm not trying to make it too difficult for you.
Oh, that's not fair.
What about me? I love you.
Let me go, Tom.
Hey, can we play? Yes! Oh, yeah!
It's nice, this, Harry. Simple, but nice. You can't beat chips, you know. They've been my favourites ever since I was a kid. I could live on chips.
I could live on smoked salmon and booze. And it could happen, son.
How come?
At this wedding, it's going to be a right top-notch do. I can hardly wait.
Well, I'll be invited, you know.
No, danger, of course you will. And this fella she's marrying, he's not only rich, he's a gentleman as well. And I'll tell you another thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Couldn't happen to a nicer girl.
Well, here's to Heather.
And Tom.
So, this is goodbye then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm just no good at this kind of thing. Goodbye.